bring up, bring up, bring up. Yo, hood hobbies, yo. It's the toxic one. What's good, man? Yo, what's popping? What's popping, man? Yo, hood hobbies, man. The toxic nerd is here, man. The toxic one. The toxic one is here. He's here, man. What's up? Hood hobbies in the place to be. What's going on, man? Yo. Yo, I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers is starving out this bitch, right? Yo, leave. Yeah. So what's really hood, man? What's hood hobbies, man? Yo, man, it's some new shit out here today, right? Motherfuckers is on some shit, all right? What's up with this? What's up with the dumbness? All the motherfuckers out here caping. Why are we caping out here? We got our super hoe capes on. We got a lot of people out here that love the cape for hoes, right? They be caping. But yo, man, you know what? I don't never knock that shit. I don't knock motherfuckers caping for bitches, man. You know what I mean? Because some of these dudes, it's a shame. Like, motherfuckers really think that it's weird that dudes aren't losing their virginity at like 15 and 16 no more. You know what I mean? I lost mine at 18 to a bitch that was younger than me. You know what I mean? She was a freshman in college. I was a sophomore in college. Right? And that shit was crazy. I got to smash that shit apart. Right? But the shit is, motherfuckers is trying to diss these young men. And I'm not going for it, man. Like, you know how you motherfuckers forget back in the day when you was trying to bone the bitches that were your age, like especially bitches that were in the either same classes. At first, it was all cool, like when they didn't have no bodies, and they probably still had shit stained in their drawers, right? And you would kick it to them, and wasn't really doing nothing. You was like maybe just kissing cheeks and shit, kissing on the cheeks and stuff like that. But now it's different, man. A lot of these hoes are like fucking. They ready to get because I'll say this. Here's what I'll really say. It wasn't like I didn't get to penetrate, but I was getting head and hand jobs and bitches were sucking. You know what I'm saying? So it was just that, but it wasn't like I was penetrating, but it didn't really matter because I was getting everything else, right? And what's crazy is what's fucked up, brothers. You gotta get out of your neighborhood. All right, you gotta get away from your neighborhood. Once you get away from your neighborhood, that's when the pussy changes. That's when that shit changes, all right? Because like a lot of these bitches think that, because you got dumb bitches that think they're 8s and 9s and they're really like 3s and 4s. All right, because when you're in a small town in a small pond, you know what I'm saying? You know, like when Jay-Z said that line, the girls wouldn't fuck with us, we'll go out of town, and those niggas was just foul as us. Like, you know, they don't want to fuck the dudes that are in their vicinities, but they want to, you know, bone the bitch, you know what I mean? And as soon as you go out of town, you start waxing ass of other bitches from out of town, then you get popular. It's all about prejudgment, pre-selection, right? Pre-selection. That means since a bitch sees other bitches feeling you, that gives her permission to say, yeah, this motherfucker, I can give him the boots. I'll let him smoke my boots. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it goes. Yo, I'm gonna have to be a little quieter. I'm in the store. But yeah, that's what it is. These hoes love these hoes need for a dude to be pre-selected by a bitch that they look up to, because all these bitches are followers, right? These hoes, they don't know how to think for themselves. Bitches cannot think for themselves, all right? So when you have a bitch that thinks for herself, it's almost like cause a lot of these hoes are not even rocking like that. Oh, come on.
It's past that one. It's past the dollar.
I don't even see that shit on there.
So good between there. Between this date and then that date.
And what's today?
The 18th.
So let me just get 3 Dutches.
3 Dutch.
Singles. Make it 4 just singles. 4, yeah. So I can't get these? But I still have, no? You.
Have a good evening.
This shit. Yo. What was good, man? What's good? Yeah. So like I was saying, man, like these hoes, man, yo, I don't even recommend niggas like cause you gotta just use them as tools, man. Use them and get them out the way, right? Cause they're just chicks they don't think for themselves, right? And it's like they're just a waste of space, bro. I'm telling you, these hoes are a waste of space. A waste of space. And they always fall back, bro. They try to spin the block. They think that they're worthy enough to be able to spin the block on niggas, on dudes. Pardon me, I'm really trying to stop saying this word. And then, and like you can understand why brothers be like, nah, I don't fuck with chicks at all. Like people don't even want to really deal with them because you can't. They don't keep their word. They're not trustworthy, and there's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk to them like little kids and shit, they get offended. But you're like, yo, man, bitch. You know what I mean? But I'll tell y'all, man. Check my boy out on Toxic Nerd TikTok. Cause this is some shit where a dude will watch another dude get cucked out. But I mean, everybody can't be saved. But dudes are not willing to even help each other to realize this thing, but they are. We're telling them what's up. You tell them what's up, but everybody likes to find out for themselves. But the one thing The one thing, we get some free entertainment from them clowns. Because it's like, yo, I told you what's up, right? It's not my fault that you clowning yourself. You think you're special. Dudes be thinking that they special. You know, that's what this space lets you know, that you are special, but to a hoe, you're not gonna be special. To a hoe, to a chick, you're not gonna be special. You're gonna just be an average Joe. And when they get tired of you, or when you tell them no, they're gone. In this space, right? The MGTOW space, the black pill space, the red, not too much red pill, the manosphere, kinda. You know what I mean? They're trying to teach motherfuckers how to fucking be men without having a whore anchor on you, right? But a lot of men think, oh, I have to have a hoe. I have to have a bitch to be a man. Nah, man, that's ass backwards. Ass backwards. Ass backwards. See, that's what the one thing I swear. That's why I know a lot of motherfuckers hate Gen X. You know what I mean? We had all that simp music, Keith Sweat, and Belle Biv DeVoe, and all these bitch ass niggas that were crying and whining. Ralph Tresvant, New Edition, and all these guys were telling women what they need and what they should get, and their heads just got bigger and bigger, and nobody ever put nothing on those hoes. Nothing. But I mean, hey, this space helps you learn that to be a man, you don't have to take care of nobody, especially someone that's not respecting you. Someone who that has no loyalty to you. Right? They talk to you however they want. And this is all bitches. All bitches do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers are just a little over. See, that's why I'm happy I grew up in the burbs, man. Because, I mean, word up. Because all bitches are like that. You know what I mean? All bitches is, there's hoes in all shades. They all be tripping in all shades. And the Keisha culture is so domineering. And it's so much the point where they be like, yeah, you know, they hang around black bitches, or they see these black hoes on TV getting all this attention, not knowing that they got, the thing is, that's right, black don't crack, right? But these bitches, their brains are shot, man. It's like you got, and if you listen and watch any of them talk and describe themselves, like they be like, what do you do? What I make 1,000, 100,000. All of them say the same thing. Like I don't know what it is, and I don't know. And it's like they don't even recognize that everybody is like, every fucking black bitch is making $100,000. And if it's not just a black bitch, every bitch is making $100,000 a year. Every bitch. This shit is incredible. Every bitch is making 100 and some K a year. Every bitch. And then when you ask them what do they do for a job, they got one job that they be like, I work here, but I do nails, I do hair, or I do nails and hair, or do hair and nails. It's always the same shit. And they really be thinking just because they look good, which it used to happen back in the day, just their looks used to get niggas flustered. But now these hoes are on something else. They are on something else. They all make 100 G's, right? They all do certain things. They all got the same routine. They all say the same lines. They say the same shit over and over and over again. Right? And they think that we're so stupid. And some of us are so simped out. Some of us got the cape on so strong, right? That they just keep saying the same shit, and motherfuckers is like, yeah, she makes 100,000 a year, nigga. Sorry, pardon me with that. I'm really trying not to say that word, but brothers, they don't. And you wanna know how you won't find out? Cause they ain't gonna spend that money on you. They ain't gonna spend that shit on you. They will not spend that money on you. So you'll never find out. Because you won't even put them into that position where they got to give you some of that bread. And they're going to avoid every attempt to try to give you some bread. On their movement. Salute, we out.